Well, my friends, it's the mouse coming at you again, with a review video that I did, or not a video, but you know what I mean, an audio that I did at my own will, that I opted to do at my own will. Now, I'm going to tell you something about my reviews. I do those at my own will. I don't get paid to do those. I do it at my own will, and if I buy something and I think it's good, I'll review it here. But one thing in particular that I bought back in my days before I had 5 or 6 telephones, and I'm expected to get possibly another one tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'll do a review on that one when I get it, and it's actually going to be somebody's old landline that they don't use anymore. So no, it's not going to be in a box or anything. No, it's not going to be new, and we'll go over it together in the next audio. What I'm talking about here is what I'm going to use to test it. This right here is the grandStream HT802 2-port analog telephone adapter. Now I'm going to put this off to the side for a minute, get that out of the way, and we're going to go over what this adapter does, how it works, and why you might possibly need to use one. Say you got 2 old telephones. I obviously brought one because I'm expected to be getting another one tomorrow off of somebody, because I'd opted to take it off of their hands because they didn't use it no more. They didn't want it no more, so I'd opted to go ahead and just take it off of their hands instead of them tossing it out in a wastebasket. And I've stopped a lot of telephones from going into the wastebasket by doing that. Most of which, unfortunately, are at home, except for the VTech phone, which I brought here for testing that new phone I'm supposed to get from somebody else tomorrow. Anyhow, so we're going to talk a bit more about the ATA and what its capabilities are. The particular ATA I have is capable of doing ***70. What that basically means is I can make a telephone intercom out of that, and I'll probably demonstrate that in a couple videos when I actually get used to how that new phone I'm supposed to, and it's not a phone that I bought, it's something I'm taking off of somebody else's hands for their benefit, so that way they don't have to toss the old phone in a wastebasket, because you know how it is with electronics recycling. You know how it is with electronics recycling. But anyhow, I even brought an extra patch cord in case for some reason that phone didn't come with a cord. I at least had a cord for it that I could use for testing until I actually ended up buying another cord. But I know it is going to come with a cord on it, hopefully a good one. But we'll find that out together in the next video, not video, but the next audio module. Anyhow, let's get the ATA out again and put it on the desk and see what it has on it. ATA power adapter. This is the power adapter. This is a 5-volt, 1-amp power adapter. It accepts 100 to 240 volts input, 50 or 60 hertz AC, and it is a 1-amp 5-volt power adapter. This ATA is a grandStream HT802, as in the 2 FXS ports, which are those 2 RJ11 ports on the right, if you have it if you have the ports facing towards you, it's going to be on the right of the USB power port. We also have a USB power port, and on the left of that, if you're facing it towards you, is going to be your emergency reset button. We are going to plug this in here in a minute and demonstrate that this does give dial tone. Unfortunately, I might have to make that in another video, but I already know that this gives a dial tone. This does work. I am going to demonstrate it, though, how you can use one of the features that I bought this thing for, and this is for like $50 if you add in the shipping costs. It was $34 just to buy the box, just to buy the adapter with the power adapter. On the left, beside the emergency reset button, is a 10100 Ethernet port. And if you have it facing towards you, that's going to be on the right of the emergency. If you have it facing towards you, that's going to be on the left of the USB power port. If you have the ports facing away from you, that's going to be on the right beside the emergency reset button, which is a little hole that you have to stick a pointed object in, like a stylus off of a slate and stylus. This is for if your ATA decides that it's wanting to do something other than what you intended it to do. In part 2 of this review, we will actually go ahead and demonstrate it. In part 2 of this, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that both jacks have dial tone on them. So both of these, I already know that both of these jacks have dial tone on them, but we're going to demonstrate that for you guys. In part 2 of this, we're going to be demonstrating the intercom capabilities on this ATA, and we'll go over that together. All of my viewers, we can go over that together, and you can tell me in the box below what features your analog telephone adapter may have, and how many ports your analog telephone adapter has. The purpose for me buying this was because I wanted to make a telephone intercom system, and I did not want to use the same tricks that everybody else did with the 9-volt battery and the resistor. I don't have either of those, and so I opted to pay $50, and that's including shipping. That's what it would cost if you included shipping. $50 or $51 or thereabouts. Anyhow, that's what it cost if you included shipping to your house or wherever. Another reason I bought this is I might want to get a VoIP service like Google Voice. This ATA says that it is SIP and VoIP compatible, which is the grandStream HT802. I remember in one video somebody else used a grandStream HT802 or 702 analog telephone adapter and did the same thing, except I didn't hear the phone ring. This one actually rings the phone. This one, and this is because the person in that video had the ringer turned off, which I don't know if he realized it either by mistake or by accident, but the person in that analog telephone adapter intercom video, if you ever listen to this, you might have had your ringer turned off. Yes, it does ring the phones when you push ***70. It is just that you did have your ringer turned off. I don't mean to be impolite if it comes across that way, but yes, you did have your ringer turned off. Anyhow, yeah, that's the reasons why I wanted to buy the ATA. In part 2 of this review, we will go ahead and in part 2 of this review, we'll go ahead and actually, you know what? We'll just test dial tone now, but we're not going to have a part 2 of this review because I kind of want to keep this short. So let me go grab my VTech phone, which we're also going to do a review on. So I might be able to shock out some material today. One moment, please. Alright, I'm back, folks. We just had to excuse interruption. So, this is the box. What you do, I'm just going to put that away for right now. What you would do is you would plug your old phone, or any phone for that matter, a landline, into that box. You have to have 2 of them, which is why we're going to do the, oops, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I can't talk right today. I am so sorry. Oh, that was just so embarrassing. Anyhow, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hook that box up and see if we can get a dial tone on both of the jacks. So, right here, I have my corded phone, this is going to be my test phone, which is a VTech corded phone. Just a simple corded phone, no frills. This one does have caller ID. I don't know what the model number on it is. So it's basically going to be, the video on this is going to be titled Review of a VTech Corded Phone. I don't know what the model number is, so don't ask me. I don't know what it is. I can't read it. As you know, I am visually impaired. I have no vision. I can't read it at all, so don't ask me. However, I do know the model number on that ATA, which that was what this video was about. So, let's unravel the phone cord here. I only want a little bit, because we're just doing the test. And here in a minute, this is where I would caution you to make sure that there is a power outlet available, because you're going to have to plug this box into electrical power, into a 110 plug. Although you could plug that into a car battery, if you had a car cigarette lighter adapter, which I just so happen to have, except actually I do have one in my bag. So, well, if you can hear that, we're having a thunderstorm here in my neck of the woods. We're having a nice beefy thunderstorm with crap tons of deadly lightning. So, yeah, I don't think I should be using anything electrical during that time. So we're going to plug in the ATA, wait for it to boot up. Right now it's plugged into wall power, so we're waiting for it to boot up. I'm just going to simply just put the box down there. That is what I opted to do. Just simply put the box down there. So, next thing you know, see if we have dial tone. Let there be dial tone. Let there be dial tone. And there is dial tone. Alright, let's switch over to the other port. That was port 1, or I believe port 2. Yeah, that was port 2. Let's try port 1. Here we go. And let there be dial tone. And there was dial tone. Let there be dial tone. And there is dial tone. Happy days. Anyhow, I'm going to ravel this cord back up because I'm going to have to take that with me tomorrow when I go to pick up the new landline. It's not a new, I'm going to tell you again, it's not a new phone. It's somebody else's old phone that they opted to not toss out. Anyhow, so here we go. That is going to go back in my bag because I don't want to risk that getting messed with by anybody because you know how it is. You know how it is. Alright, anyhow, stay tuned for part 2, which is going to be the intercom demonstration, which is going to be the intercom capability demonstration. I'm going to put this power adapter away. I'm actually going to wrap it up. And then I'll teach you how to control a diaper bag radio node. Because even though nobody told me, I take it some people are wanting me to still do more diaper bag radio content. So, well, your wish is going to be granted. Your wish will be granted for the good people. So, what I just did was I just bundled the cord up. Okay, I think that's good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back. I'll go ahead and put this back because I don't think we need it right now. But I gotta remember to take that to the place tomorrow where I'm gonna pick up the phone. So yeah, hopefully you'll see more content in the next 24 hours. For all the good people, thank you for watching. And as always, you know what to do. Thank you for watching, even though it's not a video. It is an audio module, and I've been recording my videos this way for a while. And there hasn't been a problem with it. There has not been a glitch with it whatsoever. Anyhow, for all the good people of the United States and beyond, thank you, and have a great day, a good night, get it? Good night. Get it? Good night. Or a good morning, if it's in your part of the world. Thank you. And good night. Get it? Good night's diapers. Get it? Ha. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and another thing to add. Go ahead and look at my SoundCloud. My SoundCloud is mouse123123, the same as my channel name. Go ahead and look that up. You'll see some scanner audio recordings. Unfortunately, I have not been putting a lot up there lately, so hopefully when I get more people looking at it on SoundCloud, hopefully I'll put more things up. I'll probably put some of what I put up on my channel up on SoundCloud, like the HF radio stuff. If you listen to the 14.300 megahertz net that I uploaded, say I listened in that box below, and you'll get a like. Thank you.